My dad was very old school kind of guy. He was the manager for Woolworths up on 181st and St. Nick for 42 years.
My dad was sort of a classic, sort of a bigger than life person. There's nothing that he couldn't do when it came to fixing things in the house. He was plumber, electrician, he just did it. Fix cars, it just didn't matter. Extremely good, you know.
My dad was always the fun, cool dad. All my friends loved to be around my dad. I have two sisters and, you know, my mom, and he worked and took care of us, you know, got us everything we wanted. He was just a really, really cool dad.
It was hard for us because when he got sick, we really couldn't see it. He's a guy who can overcome and master things. I would call confabulate, where, you know, you're sick, but you're pretending not to be.
His appointments on purpose, just so that he could be seen right away, because I had a feeling something was wrong. And that's when he had his CAT scans done and everything. And then it wasn't until April we found out that he had the cancer.
It was more than I had expected. I have to tell you, it really was much more than I had expected. I think I expected just another hospital room.
Absolutely nothing, nothing at all. I spoke to a representative from hospice, and she explained everything to us, and we just thought that, you know, it sounded great. We wanted him to be comfortable. You know, at that point we knew it was coming to the end, so we wanted to do whatever was best for him.
We were told almost everything. I mean, it was as if we were part of the treatment team, which to me really felt not just supportive, but it felt like what I think most people would want at the end of their life.
It was just, it allowed us to go through this process and not rush, and not be rushed, and allowed life to kind of slowly unfold and drift away, and for us to think about what do we have to do next.
It really was. It's an environment for you to have someone pass on in a peaceful way, sort of on your terms. So
Peaceful with family.
Yeah.
They were excellent. I feel like they treated us and my dad like if we were their family members. They were just very, very good with us.
The nurses and the social workers especially were extremely supportive and able to connect with my father and with us on a very personal way, where it felt as if we knew them for a very long time, and they were just sort of extended parts of our family.
You know, particularly the people who were giving the care, they were compassionate, you know, they were on top of things, and never, I walked down the hall, they were always right on top of it. Can we help you with something? Does your dad need something? They were really, that's quite an extraordinary experience in that regard.
He loved it. He loved it. He loved the nurses. I remember the nurses saying that they would come in at night and he was joking around with them and that they loved him. The minute my dad said he had pain, somebody was there to help him, give him something, make him comfortable. They were changing his position in the bed, you know, and they just did the best job in making him comfortable.
Hospice was not just about helping my father pass more comfortably, but it was about helping him pass with dignity, helping him pass with whatever he wanted, with his wishes being held at the highest priority, and with making sure that the rest of the family was cared for.
Because we knew what his wishes were. He was not a man that wanted to be on machines. He did not want to be hooked up to anything. The IV alone was a bother for him.
I definitely think that I made the right choice in putting him. If I could go back and do it, I would do it again.